What up, guys? It is Efren the Marketer, and today it is day 7, but I don't necessarily want to talk about marketing today. I want to talk about the Paycheck Protection Program, which today I spent like 3 or 4 hours trying to figure out this issue, and I might be able to solve it for you. So on Friday, when the Bank of America announced their PPP loans and they can now start taking applications, we went ahead and applied for it. But I think what happened that day when they announced it, they didn't really know what to do for the next step, right? So a week passed by, or actually the weekend passed by, and I got this email that was really fishy. And before I entered all my information, I was really scared to enter my information and then get ripped off or something happens, right? Where they hack into my bank account. Next thing you know, I wake up the next day and I have no funds available. And that's because when we applied for the Paycheck Protection Program, we submitted our information that said, look out for an email or a call for more information. And today I got an email called Paycheck Protection Program. We're ready to receive your documents. What was really fishy about this is that it did not come from Bank of America. It actually came from new user one at intralinks.com. And they did mention Bank of America is working with Intralinks Exchange to gather your documents. This is our standard process. And you just start thinking, right? Because, they always tell you not to respond if it's not coming from the bank. And this obviously did not come from the bank, but it's a really legitimate looking file, right? And they don't really say any of your personal information besides your personal email. And then when you enter your link, internal link ID, they make you create a profile, and that's where they want you to upload your payroll taxes, your Form 1099, which has like your social security and all this. And at first I was like, usually my Bank of America emails say at bankofamerica.com or, smallbusiness.bankofamerica.com. And I was really like looking this up, and it's honestly, I wasn't the only one looking it up, because when I went on Twitter, I started to look at Twitter feeds and see if I ran into anybody having the same issue. And the funny part is I did run into this issue. And to save you a ton of time, I concluded that this might be legit. Again, I say might be legit, but because I asked a lot of questions, and here, let me show you guys a tweet that I was tweeting with this person. And again, this is a random person that I found on Twitter because they were having the same issues. They said, just confirmed B of A is using Intralinks. Wife works at B of A and just uploaded our files. Notes, da. The crazy part is that he was asking the same question as well. This is not the same question. Let me see. Let me pull up that file real quick. This was more detailed. Okay, so in the beginning, I commented the only reason why this guy, I don't know who this guy is, but Scott, he posted this, and I responded with, hey, did you find out if this was legit? And that's how we started the conversation on Twitter. He put, I just got the same exact email. You know what? I don't even know if you can see it. Actually, I don't think you can see it. Sorry, there you go. Okay, you can see this one. So he commented at Bank of America, and then I comment back at him, and he put, I just got this the same exact email. If it's valid, Bank of America should have started us that document submission would be handled by Intralinks third party. If it's not valid, it's going to suck a bunch of desperate people. It's going to suck a bunch of desperate people in. And I agree with that. They ask for all your business information and your social security and your EIN and like all this really personal stuff, right? So I started doing more research, and somebody else tweeted at me. Again, this is all from Twitter and me reaching out to people. I got another screenshot here I want to show you where somebody from Twitter asked B of A some questions, because again, there's hundreds and hundreds of people trying to find out if this is legit or not. So this next conversation, hey, just trying to understand if Intralinks was being used for the app. The email looked sketchy. And then, thanks for your reply, Mark. Yes, this is a legitimate email, Matthew, right? So he asked if it was legit, and they said yes. So this is a response he got from Bank of America help. And as well, I text somebody that worked at Bank of America, and it's funny because in the beginning he said, "Hey, this is not legit." Here, I want to show you guys. So I want to show you this. This text message is from somebody that works at Bank of America, and he works. I believe he's a manager at the branch. So he put. I asked him, "Hey, does this look legit?" And then in the beginning, he's all like, we're definitely doing them, but the email address isn't legit. Phishing email for sure. Forward it to da da da. Go to Bank of America da da da. I put because we submitted an application already, and they said they will contact us, but we haven't heard anything from them. But then got this random email, which is weird. Is it asking for information? It's asking us to submit documents to that Intralink site. Then the guy goes, I just ask, and all the contact is through email. That's legit. They'll be requesting information through here. The process just rolled out Friday, so it's all new. So there's a huge miscommunication all across the board, and I'm pretty sure it's not just through Bank of America or Wells Fargo. So after doing some more further research, I found out that that company Intralinks is actually working with certain banks and the certain banks to receive information. So at the end of the day, I don't have a web page that necessarily says from Bank of America, hey, this is 100% legit. But I did ask a lot of people, and it looks like more information was coming out. And everyone that pretty much applied from Bank of America looks like they got something from Intralinks. I did see multiple different emails, so I'm guessing there's probably different departments are taking different clients. But if your question is, should I trust this email? I personally ended up rolling the dice with it. I took out a big chunk of the money and put it into my Wells Fargo account just for extra precautions. But I did come to the conclusion that this is 95% real from Bank of America. Nothing official yet from bankofamerica.com or their official Twitter. But everyone's just kind of confused right now because they don't know what is coming from what. And I think it's something that like the government is just winging it through. I mean, as long as we get the money and helps our business out, I think we're all fine. You know, if they did wing it through, I mean, nobody was prepared for this. So there's nothing that I'm going to blame. You know, I'm not going to blame anybody. But if you were looking and searching for this question, hopefully this solved your issue. We did spend 4 hours doing research, and we did get 5 to 7 different things if this is legit or not, and most of it came out it is legit. So that's why I'm saying 95%. The other 5% is because to make it 100%, I just want to see it on bankofamerica.com, or I want to see them tweet specifically from their Twitter account to say, hey, yes, we are working with this company. As of right now, I'm just going by a bunch of other business owners. I did reach out to the branch manager from Bank of America, but again, he was saying no, and then he said yes. He just asked. So it's just a bunch of fume in the air right now. But for now, I'm rolling the dice with it. I believe it's 95% real. Again, I'll give it that extra 5% once Bank of America announces it. Hopefully, this video was useful. If it wasn't, I do apologize for wasting your time. But if it was, please drop me a comment down below and ask any questions. If I have any updates, I will update it in the comments. So look down below, and see you tomorrow for day 8.